We might be using the Tesla gun today. I mean, it has to be the best gun in the game. So yeah, hold up. Let's keep trying to get a new dog here. We have to get Mr. Rex or something. Okay, we got cooking carry capacity.
করেছে তোমার
Although we don't really need that because you can level up pretty fast and get that carry capacity up. So again, I'm just gonna keep trying, and I'll be back when I get a new dog. Dude, I keep getting Teddy, man. I didn't know there's a quick roll option. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Boom, quick roll. We got Cookie once again. Duplicate. Oh, this is so much better. Okay, now we can speed it up. What are we doing? Can you get out of here? Yes!
বুঝি ওইটা নিয়ে আসো দাদা এখানে না এই বুঝি ওইটা নিয়ে আসো ওই যে তোমার ইটা বসার জন্য ঘোরা বসা ওইটা নিয়ে আসো হ্যাঁ টার্ন অফ লাইট কেন হয় তো অন্ধকার হয়ে গেছে ধরো না হ্যাঁ না 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 তাহলে ওকে কেউ দেখতে পারবে না এটা আমাদের টিটিনি হ্যাঁ এটা এটা ভালো এমনি রাখো এটাই হয়েছে এইভাবে হয়েছে অসুবিধা হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান হাউ আর ইউ টুডে এই দেখো হু ইজ দেয়ার হু ইজ দেয়ার
আমার iPad
দিয়ে রাখবো
তো আমার iPad আমি ডিপি করি তো তুমি iPad না
আমি এটা করি যে দিয়ে রাখি দিয়ে দেখে আমি সারপ্রাইজ দেখো এখানে বড় তো স্যার এটা শিখতেছি দেখি এখানে দাও আমাকে দাও
তো লাইক put in charge.
দূর খালি আমার ওদিকে
I need to put in charge. I'm on a charge now.
চার্জ লাগবে না অনেক আর এইগুলা এইগুলা কে এরকম করে রাখছে আল্লাহ এখানে এত কাপড় কেন
Look in the mansion.
জানি আইনো
Was this mansion launching?
হ্যাঁ কিছুই নেই মাথা নেই
Mansion is launching. I'm a launch egg.
Wait a minute. This thing, it's like a chain reaction. Did y'all see that? Okay, so wait. If I hit him all the way over here, it hits him over here too? Oh, no. And by the way, look at our freezer right now. Our freezer now. Isn't that sick? So, look how much cash was in there. Come out. Oh, we got some cash in the freezer, ladies and oh my
এটা
God.
দিতে দে এটা ময়লা হয়ে গেছে
Once we get to the area
মেহতা
of the
প্যান দিয়ে দে
college,
ঘর জন্য ময়লা হয়ে
I'm
গেছে
gonna skip this. I mean, I'm gonna skip quite a bit because we should be able to just melt things, right? Like, look at this guy. Mr. Scary Duck, you ain't scary. Take a seat for me, big fella. That's after 0 upgrades, by the way. 0 upgrades. Oh, also, all right, so it's here for about 100 seconds, and then the wall is here for 30 HP. Okay, so you can just go behind the wall, and you can still shoot. And I'm pretty sure this whole thing is like a shield, so if they try to hit me, it can't hit me. And my turret is doing some work right now. Look at him. I'm not even having to shoot. I can, though. You know, we can still shoot. All right, thank you, guys. I'm going to need you all both to be able to do this by yourself. I'm not going to be taking things from you. You already know we're going to go here and dexterity. Do we want? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the capacity as well, and then the walk speed. Yeah, we'll get them up like that too. Look at them. Already getting a little faster out here, so pretty solid so far. And we're going to skip. Like I said, we're going to continuously skip until it gets like pretty difficult because currently, I mean, look at this. We got
wow 4 like thank you so much guys how are you today thank you so much please everyone join with me
I think, eventually we'll have to make the shield a little better, but, right now it'll do fine for us if we're like in a horde of ducks or something. Wait, I had to take it from you still, Cookie? Time out. Oh, so only one of them? Oh, okay, so you have to do that for both of them. Got it. Okay. Well, actually, Cookie's capacity was already at 4. That's pretty solid for him, but he's going to need to get a little faster. So 300 on both of them. We'll get to the point where it was 300, and now they should be making us some cash. Wait, I had to reload. Turret, what are you doing, bro? All right, let's tie in some combos here. Look at this. Look at the combo. Oh, my, look at the ducks falling. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comments if you guys have used the new Tesla gun. Ducks are mad. Y'all are about to be even more mad because none of y'all are touching me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yoink, take a seat. Let's go ahead and, I don't think we skipped yet, actually. Let me reload one time here. Take a seat, and let's sell. How much did we get? 1,017. Let's just increase it. Look how much damage this is increasing. 43 to 60? I'm already going to increase it to 95 damage. This is insane. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just call duck and see how hard it is. 1400 HP, and look at this. Look at his HP just getting melted to the ground right now. He might not even be able to get to me. Ah, okay, he did get to me, but he got destroyed in the process. So, like, it is what it is. Let me go ahead and place my turret right here. We're gonna do the wall back here, so it's gonna stay at 30 HP. Also, they not needed to be behind it, or that's actually, ooh, the flock. This is where things get spicy with the Tesla gun, because look at this. Look at how many ducks are about to fall. Oh my, look at all of them falling down. We're about to have oh my gosh. I mean, it's absolute destruction out here. It is absolute destruction. I wonder how many ducks I have right now. I'm gonna increase my my dog speed. So as you guys know, they get insane fast. You keep leveling these bad boys up, it gets pretty insane. They already have 100 ducks, but let's get their speed up pretty good. We're gonna get them to 170 for both of them. 170, and we're gonna increase their capacity all the way to 10. I don't think we'll get him to 10, but we will here in a second. Don't even worry about it. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call in the next boss, because I'm not scared of the possessed Valor duck. All right, I'm just not. I'm simply not scared of him. I'm not gonna be scared until we get to, like, well, honestly, I don't know. Nothing scares me right now with these ducks, especially with having only. I mean, just think about the damage that we're doing right now. It's not like a ton. And imagine when we start actually upgrading this bad boy. It's only gonna get better and better. My reload speed's not even fast. My pellet count is only gonna go up. Guys, it's gonna get insane. Look at this, already at 10,000. So capacity going up to, he's at 8. Dang, he's all good. All right, well now they should be able to get a good amount of ducks here. So let's get to frying, ladies and gentlemen. Actually frying out here. By the way, let me know in the comments your all's best round so far since the update. Apparently it deletes your previous best, because I totally played the game before, but it said I had 0. So like, what is that cheese? That's crazy work. All right, we're gonna need to start increasing damage. I need one of everything on the menu. Just for me? Yes, all for you.
This is K and D Baby, and for the last 8 months, they've been in a happy, loving relationship where they've been pushing each other to reverse the damage that their previous lifestyle caused. But I want to know exactly what that lifestyle consisted of. So for the next 24 hours, we're going to be swapping live.
How big of a record to hold every song ever created? Well, a normal record holds about 20 minutes of music per side. And that's because vinyls carve sound into grooves with tiny wavy lines etched in a spiral. So when a needle touches it and it's spinning, it vibrates along the grooves, creating sound. But each second of audio needs space for the grooves. So if you packed every known song onto one massive vinyl, the groove would need to spiral for over 24 billion feet, meaning the needle arm would need to stretch over 1,700 feet long just to touch the first track. And if it played non-stop, it would spin for over 600 years straight.
These gutters will fill with water automatically when it rains. But how do you detect when it rains? You might think of cauldrons, daylight detectors, or even surprisingly, the most reliable detector is dogs. When a dog gets wet in the rain, it shakes itself dry when it's under the roof. By boxing a dog in while repeatedly plating and removing a powdered snow block above, we can detect when a dog shakes after getting wet. That changes the vibration of the content of the wind, giving you a precise signal for when rain begins. That signal lets you trigger dispensers to fill your gutters exactly when the rain starts. These gutters... These pumps were...
Odmah tudo gesiga.
Yet the man smiled.
Cover,
He
cover.
told the bus driver to get off and lock
So
the
camera.
doors, then unloaded all the bullets from his handgun. I'm gonna spot you, Bob. The punks couldn't help but laugh. The next second, Punch grabbed a bottle, knocked one of the punks unconscious. Another punk pulled out a knife, trying to sneak up on them.
এই যে থাপ্পড় দিব দিন আসো 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 আসো
However, one of them picked up the handgun. So Punch
বসো বসো সিট সিট সিট
all the punks were sent to the hospital.
সিট বেবি
After the gang
এই যে দেখো আমার গেছে দেখছেন
secretary to find Punch's address. But once the secretary found it, she immediately quit. The gang leader didn't take it seriously.
স্লিপ করো স্লিপ স্লিপ স্লিপ
Kill Hutch. When Hutch saw
স্লিপ এবার এবার স্লিপ
This camera she like hot.
স্লিপ এবার এই যে আমার পিস পিছে পিছে আসে
Hutch grabbed
দেখছো
a baseball bat and knocked them all down. 10 minutes later, he opened
স্লিপ
the door again. His
এবার
shocked to see bodies lying everywhere. Hutch
ওই যে
took
না
them somewhere
এদিকে নিয়ে আসো, এই এখানে নিয়ে আসো ওকে। হ্যাঁ,
আসো।
ওকে দেখতেছে তো পিপল,
কোথায়?
পিপল ওয়াচিং, পিপল ওয়াচিং হার। কাম, এই কাম,
Okay, this.
এবার কাম। এই, না, না,
Fool her, fool করো।
না না না, দেখি দেখি বুঝবো বুঝবো। এই যে বসছি। গুড, গুড গার্ল এবা, এবা গুড গার্ল, এবা গুড গার্ল, এবা গুড গার্ল, এবা এবা
এখনো 5
গুড
likes.
গার্ল এবা।
You got 5 likes.
Wow, 5 like. Who give me 5 like? Thank you so much, guys. Only 10 minutes. Give me this. Only 10 minutes and 5 like. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks for joining. How are you today? Nice to meet you, everyone. Nice to meet you. Please support my channel, guys. Please support my channel. Hello, how are you today? Thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks for joining. Nice to meet you, everyone. Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining. এই যে ওকে দেখতে চাইতেছে। Bring here, bring here. Hey, come here, Eva. Look at the Eva. Look at our Eva.
No, you can't see it. We can't see
Oh,
it.
দেখতেছে
Oh,
দেখতেছে দেখতেছে।
actually, you can. But like,
Yeah, yeah. I rotate the camera. Hello, please everyone hit the hey Q8V. Please, can you press the like button?
no, সব মানুষ গেছে গা, only আমি আছি।
No, 3 over here 3. Please, everyone hit the like button,
No,
please.
my screen is একটা।
এই দেখো
Oh,
আমার
no,
এখানে।
there is 3. 6 like পাইছো।
Wow, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Okay, give me 10 like, 10 like. Clap, 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 clap. Give me 10 like. Clap, clap, clap. Give me 10 like. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Give me 10 like. Clap, clap, clap.
It's good.
But like, I don't, man, it's been a little bit. Oh, 800 tail. Wait, 100 tail with time out a minute. Should we have a good thing about I haven't seen Shin Godzilla in quite some time here. But I always did think he needed somewhat of like a buff. Or something like that. I don't know if you guys agree or not. Wow! Okay, 1,300. I thought that was a little better. That was just one beam, though. If you know anything about Shin Godzilla in this game, you will know. That is not his strongest beam. He does have, like, smoke to the... Oh, there we go. But the back beams that I've always thought were pretty weak for what they are, I guess. I mean, maybe if somebody's flying, I guess it'll do some better damage, but even then, it doesn't even break them off. Okay, good. That was what I was talking about with the smoke and fire. It's just the fire. I can tell you one thing that definitely got an upgrade. That's the engine. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it looks disgusting, but it is strong, brother. 1-0 on the day from my boy. Hey, don't let him get too ahead of himself right now, because as you can see, we're about to go to the battle zone, but later on in this video, we're going to be at places like the Water Zone, the game of 18 and the Lock. There's a lot here, so let's lock back in. We got Shin Godzilla. We got Mecha Godzilla. Let's go.
Okay, the Gojira's.
Okay, well, I can tell you one thing, like I said, that definitely got a buff. That's this fellow right here. You know, the thing on the back of his tail, he's kind of looking at us right now. Well, this tail is beefy. Oh, come on. You know what? I'm going to get back to Godzilla one more chance here, because I feel like that was a fluke. I feel like the tail went out of one every That move should be his strongest. I mean, I could be wrong there, but it's beams or even this move right here. His patented fire to beam. And look at the beam. Look on the bugs. I don't know about it. Are we stuck again? All right, we're gonna have to get out of this map, bro. I'm just gonna call it a dub for Shin Godzilla to get up out of here. And Shin Godzilla, straight up, big fella. I don't want you landing people out of the map. Get loose there.
Finally, I'm going.
Get you paid, ladies and gentlemen. And Millennium Yoshi. Beat Shin Godzilla, the newly updated version. Can he beat him? We will see. That's what like that was. I was gonna say that was a tiny tail whip, but then he brought out the full tail whip. Goodness gracious. I mean, what we got what made Shin Godzilla what created Shin Godzilla. To be that, what he was doing when Einstein was there. We're gonna have either upgraded moves or they're just gonna be like one of the newer kaiju in the game. You know, I don't want to put in some guns against somebody that just got an upgrade. Dropping it down on the bro, like 160 damage on that beat. I'm telling y'all, man, here comes the boogie with the See, how did they do that? Look at that stuff. I'm so confused. That fire right there, James Gunn thought the fire should be able to do. And it absolutely melted Super Godzilla. I'm so confused. And let me know if I'm, you know what, let's throw in Superman.
তারপর তুমি কি করবে? আইপ্যাড খেলবে।
আইপ্যাড পছন্দ করি।
হ্যাঁ, তুতু কিভাবে বসে আসছে?
না, তুই তো ঘুমাই করি।
আল্লাহ, তুতু স্লিপি। কোনো মানুষ নাই, মানুষ না থাকলে তো বন্ধ করে দিতে হবে। না না, আমি দেখতেছি।
একটা মানুষ
একটা-
আমি না তো আমি
ওটা আমি তোমার ইশারা দিতেছি না?
অনেক মানুষ
When you enter your password, some websites check in one character at a time. So if the first letter is wrong, the login fails right away. If the first letter is correct, the system moves on to check the next one. And that causes just a tiny delay. It's so small a person would never notice it, but a hacker's computer can. So they can try every possible first letter and watch which one makes the website take slightly longer to respond. That tells them the first letter is right. Then they do the same thing for the second letter and the third. And if the website keeps giving away those tiny timing clues, the hacker can slowly piece together the entire password. When you enter your password, some websites check it one character at a time. So if the first letter is wrong, the login fails right away. But if the first letter is correct,
What does hunger 255 look like? I gotta make it to that pyramid before I die of hunger. Bro, just look at how fast my hunger bar goes down. Bro, I've never eaten this much ever in Minecraft. Come on, I'm almost there. Come on. Okay, let's go. Speed 255. I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. This status effect is perfect for escaping the IRS, but in actual practicality, this status effect is too much. Hero of the village 255. Alright, let's see what deals this villager has. Bro, what the heck did I do? Save the multiverse? I am literally stealing from this guy. Hold on, let me get this guy straight. One coal is basically experienced hunter sensed something was wrong, though this boar was huge. It was nowhere near the size of the man-eating boar that had attacked people on the mountain 3 days earlier. This was not the man-eating boar.
কিভাবে তাকিয়ে আছে আল্লাহ
We found that this animal had shared food with the
thanks for joining everyone thanks for joining how are you today nice to meet you everyone nice to meet you you see look at my cutie cat 10 like done 10 like done 10 like please everyone 10 like I got the 7 like please everyone got the 10 like 10 like give me 10 like guys everyone give me 10 like please thumbs up thumbs up thumbs up how are you today thumbs up thumbs up thumbs up please hit the like button everyone please thumbs up thumbs up thumbs up hello everyone how are you today thanks for joining please everyone hit the like button please guys hit the like button thank you join with me
reducing the ancestral hall to complete chaos. Some people tried to climb up to safety, yet the boar would not let its targets escape anyone it set its eyes on was doomed. Paul kept shooting to fend off the ferocious creature, but the boar showed no fear. Bullets simply bounced off its body, frozen with terror as the boar advanced toward him. Paul lost control of his left, just as he thought his death was certain. The boar caught sight of his pathetic state and spared his life. Once the beast was long gone,
Yeah.
the survivors came on to tend to the wound. Charlie rushed over upon hearing the commotion, seeing the hall littered with injured and dead villagers. He warned Paul that all living beings had spirits. They had roasted the man-eating boar's mate, and any creature would fly into a murderous rage over such a loss. Charlie suspected the boar would return for more revenge. Paul was filled with regret, yet it was already too late to prevent further tragedy. Charlie took out his prized hunting rifle and decided to take the fight to the beast. He formed a hunting party to go up the mountain and kill the man-eating boar. Before long, they found its tracks, which they followed to the mouth of a cave its lair. Paul tossed a smoke bomb inside. Nothing happened for a long time. Losing patience, the group marched into the cave with their weapons to corner the boar. The beast was nowhere to be found. Only its cubs lay inside, believing the cubs would grow up to harm people. Paul grabbed one and killed it. Little did he know this act would bring total catastrophe down upon them all. After great effort.
How about I push you into the sun? How about I just leave you right here? Hey, how's the studying going, you two? Please work. What's up? Where's Gio? We're building a fort. Well, I was gonna make myself a snack. Do you two want anything? How about a blowtorch? And a pizza. You know, for that place. Across town. Everybody, please first. I'll set up. Okay, bye. Here, I get out. Mom, is that Janelle? Yes. Is she completely frozen? Yes. You froze her with one of Donald's gadgets that I specifically told you not to touch. And now I have a question for you. What are we gonna do? I don't know. I've never frozen anybody before. Give me the thing before you freeze somebody else. All right, Big D. I know I'm not supposed to touch stuff, but you know how sometimes things happen, and sometimes things happen when you really don't want them to happen, and that just happens to be what just happened. Upstairs, they're frozen. Ooh, ice. We have to fix this. Janelle's mom will be here any minute. What happened? Leah, happened. How about I push you into the sun?
See that throne right there? Where is the rainbow eucalyptus tree? You guys literally forced me to do this. If you don't know, this is a rainbow eucalyptus tree. And in 2022, I bought a rainbow eucalyptus. It's supposed to grow into the most colorful tree on earth. But I bought a tiny one. I left it in a tiny pot with like no soil. And in 2025, I moved away. I completely failed. But millions of you demanded a redemption arc. I said if we hit 100,000 likes, I'd buy a brand new one. And you hit the like goal. So I didn't hold back this time. Look at the size of this box. I got a massive 6-foot tree to replace the original one. But I am not making the same mistake twice. I actually did my research. 30-gallon grow bag, premium soil, orchid bark, perlite, and a moisture meter so I don't actually, and because I put it on this heavy-duty caddy, it's completely portable. So if I move, the tree moves with me now. The rainbow tree is officially redeemed. How tall do you think it will get by the next update? Where is the rainbow eucalyptus? 100,000 likes and part 2 will be me ordering the Iron Man version. 180. I just got the weirdest Oreos I've ever seen. Deep fried Oreos, banana pudding Oreos, and somehow chicken and waffle Oreos.
Okay, banana pudding Oreos would actually sound good. How's banana pudding?
people playing this? So I recently stumbled upon this mobile game called You Have to Eat 2,000 Crawfish, where you couldn't tell you have to eat 2,000 crawfish, except the players in that game are something else. Because when I joined and checked the leaderboard, the top player had 88 million crawfish eaten. Except the thing is, if you ever leave the game and rejoin, your progress is reset. So these players have dedicated their lives to grinding crawfish. Why are people playing this? So I recently stumbled.
I saw videos of this guy building up with a mod that copies every block and every chunk. That means when he builds a nice little house, it literally copies to every chunk. So I downloaded the mod while I was curious, and I built the blue rooms. So I loaded up the super flat world, and we're gonna test it right now. Alright, first what we need to do is turn on chunk order so we can see where we should start. After we get some pillow wood, and we're gonna start working on the floor. Now that that's so we can get all of our stone materials and get some sea lanterns. Not gonna lie, we can place the stone wherever, because it doesn't matter too much. Now we'll do a pillar like this that has sea lanterns here. Now we just gotta connect all of this up like that. Now add an extra light right here, because I don't think I have enough here. Okay, now it's time to place a bunch of water. But for some reason it's not copying over. So I'll just use ice in a bunch of portions. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, now we'll start with the roof and we'll use quartz for that. Basically done. Now game mode survival and turn on shaders. Oh my gosh, wait, this is actually insane. Subscribe and comment what I should.
This man brought the moon down from the sky, hoping to make a delicious sandwich. He placed it on a plate, cut it in half, and spread it on bread. Then he took the remaining half of the moon and put it back in the sky. After that, he grabbed some stars, sprinkled them on the bread, and started getting ready to eat. But the moment he was about to take his first bite, his music box suddenly stopped, and all the power to everything in the room ran out. The man's hunger instantly disappeared because he needed music to keep floating in the air. So he turned night into day to recharge the device. Then he grabbed a fork off the sun and placed it inside the music box. Although it wasn't as powerful as a real battery, he was still able to enjoy the music and his moon sandwich while floating through the air. This man brought the
You should always place waterlogged slabs and sugarcane bombs to make sure none bomb the water when you harvest. And you should really do this with the olive bombs. It also prevents the water from freezing if you're in a cold biome or by frostwalker ruins. Waterlogged slabs can also help you with building, letting you place lily pads on land and also coral, which won't turn into dead coral, essentially unlocking 10 new options. And with all the new slabs coming this fall and it creating a blast-proof floor, waterlogging is pretty underrated. You should always place waterlogged.
We don't like it, Steve.
Why does everybody think I'm afraid of the dark, bro? Oh no, it's too risky. Hostile mobs will spawn that side. All I'm doing is preventing hostile mobs from spawning, nothing else.
I know, darkness.
Well, their reaction was justified. 8 wardens couldn't spawn there. Anyway, time to go mining. This is the place where hostile mobs spawn the most. Like, you can never be too careful, you know? Oh, what's iron? Oh, I only use a gold pickaxe because it's the brightest one. Which means no hostile mobs can spawn on my pickaxe. Anyway, time to go to the nether. Nope, even with torches that path is too dark. Man, I'm so glad the nether is fully illuminated and has 0 darkness. I saw a hostile mob, I swear. Why does everybody think I'm afraid of it?
I have a big problem. As you may know, I'm trying to make Drake out of ice. And I 3D printed this ice
One
mold in the
link.
shape of his face. It was a little leaky, so I tried to seal it with duct tape and even Flex Seal, and it still leaked. But I really don't think it's this Flex Seal's fault. The duct tape was still letting water through, and since I can't get any of this off now, I 3D printed a new mold. With this one, I sprayed the Flex Seal directly on the print. I was hoping this would work better, and after 5 hours of drying, it was time to test it out. And just like the commercial said, it actually worked. I added a bunch of blue dye to hopefully make the details pop. Now, my freezer is really tiny, so I had to move some stuff around. Once I got it in, I noticed it wasn't level. So I moved it around and definitely didn't spill. Now we just have to wait, but I have no idea how long it's going to take to freeze, so put your guess.
If someone shot a gun at your injured arm, you would easily.
Kaiju Alpha just leaked some new Kaiju remodels. But before I begin, don't forget to like and subscribe so I can hit 1,000 subscribers. It would help a lot.
Ooh. Here's one kaiju I think we really need to be adding. Chat GPT.
Most people believe a spinning object should simply keep rotating smoothly, but in space, certain objects can suddenly flip over while they're still spinning. This is known as the Janabekov effect, or the intermediate axis theory. An object has three principal axes of rotation. Spinning around the smallest or largest axis can be stable, but the middle one is unstable. Even a tiny disturbance can grow over time, causing the object to suddenly rotate and change orientation. After the flip, it continues spinning, and the cycle can repeat. It looks as if an invisible force is turning the object, but nothing is touching it. It's simply one of the strangest consequences of rotational physics. Most people
This is a strange and always windy world. The wind here is so fierce that even a dog can't walk because it gets blown away into the air. A woman ties her crying child to a metal frame with rope and lets him fly like a kite in the wind. The child immediately stops crying. Here, table tennis players don't need an opponent because the wind pushes the ball back. In fact, everyone just plays against the wind. Meanwhile, a man crosses the desert. After making sure no one is watching him, he removes debris from a hatch and carefully opens its lid. He walks down the stairs and sees an old man turning a set of gears. Seeing the man arrive, the old man stops working. The machine halts the wind, and the outside world becomes a frightening place. The dog falls to the ground, unable to move, and playing table tennis becomes impossible. The man quickly takes over the old man's place. As soon as he turns the machine's wheel, the outside world instantly returns to normal. This story teaches us that there is a hidden rule or system behind how things work. This is a strange and always windy world.
What happens if you log off Geostabilis B? Because we basically never see anyone logging off. Even if there's news videos that say that people multiple nights never dare to actually log off. So the question is, what's so dangerous about it? You see, one example that we have is that in season 2, Etchen did log out of the server, which ended up being a mistake because he got back in over 3 months later. And the problem isn't that you'll lose your items forever or get banned. It's that you might not be able to get back in. You see, Unstable has 50,000 of players trying to join, but only a limited amount of people can actually be online. Meaning that once you give up your spot, getting another one can take an insanely long time. What happens if you log off Geostabilis B? Because we basically never.
Okay, so I told my friend to build a simple train system, and this is what she built. Look at this magic. The magnet comes out, and everything disappears. Now look, I get inside, I press it again, and the road builds itself in front of my eyes. This is straight up black magic. Like, look, the trucks literally appear in front of me and disappear behind me. It's crazy. Like, how long did this even take him? I personally can't even build a redstone door, and this dude built a whole last quantum subway. Look at this, it's insane! Okay, so I told my friend to build this.
Zendaya is one of the most competitive actors on the planet, and when she lost air hockey match against Tom Holland, her reaction actually scared him to death.
Who is the best air hockey player?
Tom
The
Holland.
calmest person you'll ever meet. Super chill until you start playing out Vegas.
Oh, you're very competitive. Well, we wanted to test that because I heard this anecdote, and well, hopefully it occurs to people. What we did is we got an air hockey. Zendaya, you are the best, right? All right, let's find out. Here we go. Oh, wow. All right, I got one. I got someone to come. All right, here we go. Oh, it's 1-0.
air hockey player.
Today is the calmest person you'll ever meet. Super chill until you start playing out Vegas.
Oh, you're very competitive. Well, we wanted to test that because could this actually be the end of Jurassic Blocky? This game only has 800 players left. So apparently there's a boss in the game, from what I remember. The last boss was the Drex from the Rebirth update. I think what caused the downfall of this game is that the map is absolutely huge. Like, I cannot find anybody to fight. So I'm going to play a sped up scene of a sort of tour of 25% of the map.
So a while ago, this guy went insanely viral after asking Mr. Beast how many likes on TikTok it would take for him to be in a video, where Mr. Beast replied with 10 million. The video completely blew up to over 30 million likes in just a few weeks, and Mr. Beast even personally DM'd the guy saying that a deal's a deal. And although everyone in the comments started trolling the guy saying that he'll never get in the video, to everyone's surprise, Mr. Beast uploaded a challenge where 100 people in the wilderness would compete for $250,000, where the guy actually shows up as a contestant. But what's funny about this whole thing is that he ended up winning the challenge on just day 7, and he's now begging Mr. Beast on TikTok to give him another chance. So a while ago, this guy went insanely viral after asking Mr. Beast how many
Buying a car is kind of a big deal. But you've got dealership mode in the Car Gurus app. It's like your car buying sidekick when it's time inside. Car Gurus. Download the app and try dealership mode today. Buying a car is kind of a big deal. But you've got dealership mode in the Car Gurus app. It's like your car buying sidekick when it's time inside. Car Gurus. Download the app and try dealership mode today. Buying a car is kind of a big deal. But you've got dealership mode in the Car Gurus app. It's like your car buying sidekick when it's time inside. Car Gurus. Download the app and try dealership mode today. Buying a car is kind of a big deal. But you've got dealership mode.
This girl was walking outside when suddenly her mother messaged her and said, "Come home and have some food." She immediately put her phone in her pocket, but the way to her house was very high. At the same time, a delivery man was also going along the same path. Without thinking, the girl took out her Bluetooth earbuds and got ready as if she was going on a mission. Just then, the mark on her hand started glowing. At first, she was walking slowly, but suddenly she started running very fast. Within moments, her speed increased so much that she started running like lightning and left the delivery man far behind. She quickly reached the high place and jumped without stopping. She jumped so high that even the buildings below looked small. Just then, her power ran out and she safely landed below. Now the road was downhill, and her speed became so fast that it was difficult to control. Still, she kept trying to maintain her balance. After this, she removed the cloth tied around her head and saw a huge truck in front of her. She immediately tried to stop and avoid it, but she crashed into the truck. When the truck driver came outside, he only saw a mark on the truck while the girl had already disappeared from there. This girl was walking outside when suddenly her mother met her. This rooster had always wanted to join the freedom struggle, but he was rejected because he was underweight. That day, when the freedom truck arrived, all his healthy friends, one by one, stepped onto the scale, easily passed the test, and climbed onto the truck. But when it was his turn, he broke down after seeing the message displayed on the screen. Before he could say anything, the truck left. He couldn't bear the humiliation of his failure. He ate plenty of food in the field, but when he weighed himself again, his weight was still well below the minimum limit. He even took hormones to gain fat, but nothing worked. Finally, in desperation, he drank 15 liters of water in one gulp, which caused his body to puff up like a balloon. When he stepped on the digital scale again, the screen showed his weight as normal, but all the water quickly drained from his body, and his weight went right back to where it was before. Just then, he noticed that a lizard suddenly swallowed a tiny insect. Then that same lizard was swallowed by a hungry duck. Seeing this, an idea occurred to the rooster. He quickly picked up some corn kernels and scattered them on a net. A duck came and immediately swallowed them. The rooster got a chance to chase the duck and swallow it, but the fat duck got stuck in his mouth. Exhausted from this, the rooster decided to try a shut down the supermarket, so he came up with a strange idea. He noticed that the automatic door of the store opened too easily, so he replaced it with a revolving door that also saved electricity. As soon as a customer arrived, the door would close. They had to push the door to generate some electricity before it would open. The manager thought this would make customers stop coming to the store, but the opposite happened. The door became very popular, and more customers started coming than before. They could even get some exercise while shopping. The manager thought that if he couldn't stop customers from coming, he could at least stop them from buying things. So he started getting products from a supplier that other stores didn't want to work with. He increased the price of the food 3 times. The supplier was happy to get a chance to work with the supermarket, but no one knew that this supplier was a descendant of an ancient royal chef. At first, customers thought his food was too expensive, but when they got free samples, they decided to try it. As soon as they tasted the food, they loved the taste and became fans of it. Soon, many customers started buying, and before long, all the food was sold out. Within just a few months, the supermarket sales broke a national record. The manager was also given an award by the company for his success. The manager wanted to shut down the supermarket, so he came up with a strange idea. He noticed that the automatic door of the store opened too easily, so he replaced it with a revolving door that also saved electricity. As soon
Wait, what? What changed? What changed? What?
Whenever Grandpa went to eat for free, he always parked his expensive car in front of the police station. Even if he finished his meal and left right away, no one dared to ask him for money because he was a powerful crime boss. Even the police were afraid of him. But one day, a small boy dared to knock on his car window and said, "I am not afraid of you at all. I know people call you the old fox." The boy's courage touched Grandpa's heart. He let the boy sit in his car and asked what he wanted. The boy said that he had no family, and the bullies at school often troubled him. He came to Grandpa because he hoped Grandpa would protect him from the bullies. Grandpa laughed loudly after hearing this, and then explained to him that we should stand with the strong and stay away from the weak. That same night, Grandpa took the boy for a drive. When they were passing through the area where the school bullies lived, Grandpa deliberately slowed down the car so the bullies could see him. Everything was clear from the boy's face. Now, he was being protected by a powerful man. Whenever Grandpa went to eat for free,
Try YouTube Premium. How could YouTube get any more clicks?
The girl woke up and found her roommate using her nail clippers to trim her toenails. When the girl asked her about it, her roommate acted like she had done nothing wrong. The girl couldn't understand it at all. Later, when she went to the bathroom, she found that someone had left the toilet unflushed. When she asked who had done it, no one answered. That night, when she was getting ready for bed, she found that her roommate had swept food crumbs onto her bed. There was even a pair of used socks underneath her pillow. Just then, her boyfriend called, so she quickly put on some makeup before answering the call, but she accidentally made a mistake during the conversation. While she was feeling guilty about it, she discovered that her roommate had been using her belongings without permission. Finally, when the girl fell asleep that night, one of her roommates suddenly started knocking on the door. When the girl opened it, her roommate immediately turned on the lights. This woke up everyone in the dorm. The next day at noon, the girl discovered that her roommate had her feet resting on her head, so she carefully got out of bed, but her roommate kept acting impatient. That was when the girl finally couldn't take it anymore, and somehow getting even made her feel better. Later, while she was taking a shower, she found some hair in the drain. The girl immediately returned it to her roommate. When the other roommates started laughing, the embarrassed roommate threw the hair away. Then, when it started raining, the girl realized that her umbrella was missing. After finding out that her roommate had taken it because she didn't have an umbrella, the girl grabbed her roommate's clothes and used them to shield herself from the rain. Her roommate could only stand there helplessly
Soldiers would be sent out to capture barbers, but none of them ever returned. Soon the king's hair needed cutting again. This time, a young boy's turn had come. His mother was extremely worried, but could only give him 3 rodents, flatbreads. The boy was brought before the king. When the king removed his crown and the boy saw the horns on his head, he was startled, but he kept his composure and calmly moved forward. Skillfully, he worked up a lather and carefully spread it over the king's head, then began cutting his hair. Soon he had created a stylish and handsome cut. The king was delighted with his new appearance. He then asked the boy to collect his payment from the treasure box. As soon as the boy opened it, the king saw his chance and shoved him down into the pit. The boy went tumbling down the river, but eventually the current carried him far away, where he suddenly came face to face with an enormous serpent. Without hesitation, the boy pulled out his flute and began to play. Enchanted by the beautiful melody, the serpent grew happy. The boy then gave the serpent one of his mother's rodents. In return, the serpent lifted him out of the river. Suddenly, a hungry wolf came leaping at him. The boy quickly climbed a tree and resumed playing his flute. In the next moment, the wolf began to dance to the music. When the music stopped, the wolf crashed into the tree, and the boy fell down in alarm. He fed his roadies to the wolf as well, and after eating, the wolf guided him safely out of the jungle. After this, the boy decided to find shelter for the night. Just then, an old witch spotted him and thought he would be easy prey. She disguised herself as an old woman and invited him inside. The moment he sat down, the furniture came to life and began dragging him toward a cooking pot. Before he could be harmed, the boy begged to play his flute one last time. The witch agreed, but as soon as he played, the witch became lost in the music and he quietly slipped away. However, the witch saw him leaving. The boy then took out his last rodent, and the witch satisfied her hunger with it. After eating, the witch gave him a magical jacket. When worn right side out, it would turn him into a child, and when worn inside out, it would make him look like an old man. An idea suddenly struck the boy. The next day, he put on the jacket inside out to look elderly and went to the palace, saying he wanted to cut the king's hair. After the haircut, the king told him to take his payment from the treasure chest, but when the boy opened it, he exclaimed that he had never seen so much gold and jewels in his life. Hearing this, the king was astonished and rushed over to see, seizing the moment. The boy pushed the king into the chest and quickly slipped behind the curtains before the guards could arrive. Then he put the magical jacket on, right side out, returning to his true form, and left the palace. Once he was safely away, he had won with nothing but 3 roadies and a flute. The boy had not only saved himself, but also rid the kingdom of evil. A certain king used to kill every barber.
That is crazy.
The scientist captured an unknown creature. He fed it all. Surprisingly, the creature ate it with great joy and even shared the whole with him.
The bad girl being carried up, but I can only use Scarking. To be honest, Scarking isn't bad. He's actually pretty. Hello, Kong. Yeah. Why would you do that? Take a stab. A punch. Stick a slam. Whiplash. I'm telling you, Scarking has range. Look at that range. One more last hit, and I'm winning. And we're cooked. Scarking's strong. I'm not gonna lie, he's actually pretty strong. When it comes to his range, he has good range. You can also summon Chino, but you need full energy, I think. But look at this range. Like, let's say Moodle's all the way there, right? Moodle's all the way there, right? Look, I can hit him. Punch. I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna.
রাখো কখন থেকে খেলতেছে কেউ নাই দেখি হায় আল্লাহ কেউ নাই
সব মানুষ গেছে গা